Womp womp. Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to the Tokyo Samurai's Madden 26 franchise. Just looking through here, injuries, nothing too crazy, but we are in we're in the AFC Championship game, NFC Championship. Crap. My brain, it's gone already. But hey, yeah, look, we're in the NFC Championship game here against the San Antonio Aztecs, who have beat us this season. So, definitely not going to be a walk in the park here. Um, do have an upgrade here. We're just going to auto upgrade. And we do have Jalen Milroe with the NFC Offensive Player of the Week from last week. So that is fun, but there's not much else to talk about. Let's go ahead and hop into this game and see if we can make the Super Bowl somehow, some way. Aztecs look like a better team than us. But we'll see. And I mean, they did beat us early in the season. So it's very possible that we see some more problems than with other rosters, other teams. But we will see here if that is the case. So, let's take a look at their roster and see where they're at, because I honestly don't remember who's on their team that well. Let's take a gander. Oh, right, they have Lamar Jackson. Yeah, he's a problem. So, yeah, he's going to be a problem. He's very good. Isaiah Pacheco and Ray Davis and Julius Ayers, who, I mean, it's a decent trio, I guess. Receiver Garrett Wilson, Marquise Brown, Curtis Samuel. They're three. I mean, pretty decent. Excuse me, I've yawning. Jeez Louise. Cole Kmet, though, is tight end one. He's a pretty good tight end. You got Paris Johnson, Wyatt Milam, Graham Barton, Chris Lindstrom, and Troy Fatanu. It's a very good O-line. Maybe the best in the league. It's very, very well could be. Defensively, Rashawn Gary is very solid at left edge, along with Byron Young at right edge. Chris Jones on the interior with Troy Anderson at Sam, Drew Sanders at the mic, Kaiser White at the will. Corner one is their rookie LaMarcus Weston. They also have Mike Sainestill and Kool-Aid McKinstry. They have free safety Quan Martin. Strong safeties Shamari Connor. Kicker Harrison Bucker. Punter Matt Ariza. So it's a pretty good team. All things considered. Pretty good team. Well, let's see. As we start with Michael Turk, QB1, kicking this one away to the Aztecs here. Oh man, I just saw someone get decked. It's down. Jeez Louise, yeah. Someone got blocked on their ass, but Lamar Jackson had an incredible season. Almost 4,000 yards, 70 completion percentage, 34 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. So, yeah, we're going to have some problems today. And I will say, uniform-wise, I like this uniform, and I love their helmets. Their helmets look really good. And there's going to be a play action here. He's going to throw it on the run, completed to Marquise Brown. Hollywood Brown. When did he drop that name? I don't even remember when that happened. I feel like he went by Hollywood for a while, and then all of a sudden he's Marquise now. He's a quick RPO, and he's got blocks. It's Brown, but he's trying to get around. He's going to get the first block there, and I was going to say first down. Not quite. Does get 7. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting test here for this defense. It's going to be hard to defend Lamar Jackson. He's going to throw it down the middle. Easy first down for Curtis Samuel. It's wide open. Yeah, it's just a tough matchup here. Lamar's top 3 QB in the league. He's just super athletic and hard to defend. Here's going to be a run. It's Pacheco going nowhere. Lost for 2. Teddy Buchanan there on the play. 2nd and 12. This feels like one of those games where we're just going to be putting a lot of spies and a lot of... Ooh, how does he catch that? Garrett Wilson, jeez. Gets 10 back there. Foul was there for the hit, but just not able to bring him in. But yeah, like I was saying, this feels like a game where we're going to have to put some spies on, put some contain on. Here's going to be a handoff. Pacheco going to get stopped. Only a yard. So 4th and 1. They're going to go for a field goal with Harrison Butker take their 3 after a nice stop. And it is good. So Aztecs take a lead here, but obviously still very early, and holding them to 3 is a good start for our defense. Let's see what our offense can do. Parker Noel with the return. A nice spin, but really not getting much to the 25. Here comes Jalen Milrow. We don't need to look at his stats. We see him every week, pretty much. Let's start off. I know this is usually the game plan. We always try to start off with Charbonnet and see if we can get something going. It hasn't worked a lot recently. Let's see if we can change that. Charbonnet breaking through a tackle. Gets 9 yards. Nice start. Yeah, look at those helmets, though. Those are clean. Those are very clean. 2nd and 1. Just going to come out with another heavy set here. It's going to be another handoff. Charbonnet finding another hole for a 1st down this time. I mean, the run defense is not exactly holding up against us right now. So we're going to keep going. Kyle Monangai in the backfield. Motion. We got a handoff to Monangai, who's squeezing through and gets 4. Solid play there. And let's see, 2nd and 6. We can get something here. Charbonnet back there again. Looking for a pass. It's going to be Charbonnet open on the wheel route. Charbonnet with some space. Going to fight down to the 24. We don't really throw it to him too much out of the backfield, but he makes a play there. And it's a good one. 1st down. Looking quick throw. Cody Teal on the little curl. Gain of 8. Sticking in this formation. 2nd and 2. I feel like they know now. I like running this play a lot. I should have went to Cody Teal quick, but that tight end alert flat was snuffed out there, unfortunately. So that leaves us at a 3rd and 5 here from the 19. See if we can convert here. Iomanner motion. Looking pass. Going to go to Iomanner. Oh, that's dangerous throw. Drew Sanders there to meet Iomanner and force an incompletion. So we will take 3 as well from the left hash. That one could have almost been blocked there. The guy came through the middle there. Just kind of stopped. I don't know if he was going to actually make it, but it was definitely close. And Turk going to kick this one away. Kool-Aid McKinstry on the return. In this tie ball game, he's going to break 1 tackle. Jesse Bates with the tackle at the 25. So, yeah, my biggest concern here is Lamar Jackson. I mean, obviously he's got some good weapons, but, I mean, this O-line's very good. And Lamar's rushing and passing ability is just going to be a problem all day. There's a 4-yarder from Hollywood Marquise Brown. So, yeah, it's just going to be tough here making these plays on Lamar. And he's such a great athlete. He's going deep, one-on-one. Garrett Wilson's going to throw a pick. Garrett Wilson couldn't make the play. Dante Kent, perfect coverage. Incredible job from Dante Kent, who's, you know, really struggled at the corner 2 spot. But he comes into his own here in this play, and he goes up for it. And he comes down for it. And good job, Dante Kent. Great play versus Garrett Wilson. Not many players can handle a one-on-one against him, but Dante Kent did somehow. An emotion. And they're going to play action here. And wide open is Rodriguez. No, it's actually Connor Hayward. And he's fighting down to the 40 on the other side of the 50. Nice play there. And we're getting things going now. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Another play action boot here. Just throwing it. Dupree with the catch somehow. Nice throw, too. First down to the 30. We don't have to run a play here if we don't want to. See if we can get them jump. We don't, but we're going to run it here with Charbonnet. Up the middle. Charbonnet down to the 14 to end the first quarter. And it feels like our run game has really come alive here. After some tough weeks as of late. The run game has definitely looked much better today. Which is surprising because they do have a solid front there, especially Chris Jones. First down, here's a handoff. Charbonnet finding a hole, cutting back and gets 4. It looked like it was going to be a loss on the play, but he managed to find the hole through the traffic there and picked up 4. I am seeing that they're doing a lot of these like zone safety blitz things that are just not exactly conventional against run plays. Here's going to be Jalen Milroe with the speed. It's going to be oh my goodness. Almost a touchdown. He stepped out at the 1 trying to turn a corner. And that is unfortunate, but still, first down here. First and goal. It's going to be a handoff. Charbonnet fighting through for the touchdown, and we take the lead. Great play there. Great drive. Obviously sparked from the Dante Kent interception. And we're in a good spot here. Very good spot. Let's see. I mean, 10-3. Still very early. Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson. He's only thrown 3 picks in the regular season. Obviously, in the postseason, I'm not sure, but he doesn't throw too many interceptions. So it's rare for him to throw that. I don't know if we'll get another shot at that again. So good thing we made it count, but I'm sure he is going to come back with a vengeance here on this drive. And this one's going to be a quick pass. He's looking for something, gets pressured, throws it incomplete, trying to get it towards Curtis Samuel. But the blitz came in, and it was too much for him to get on time with his receivers. Second down and 10 from the 23. It's going to be a screen out to Pacheco, and we're all over at Leofau with a TFL loss of a yard. Speaking of Leofau, we're going to change his play a little bit. Put him on a Leofau on a spy and put the edges on contain. And he's going to find a man. It's going to be incomplete. He overthrew it. Try to go to Marquise Brown there. And it's going to be a 3 and out here. So Aztecs looking a little sluggish here. Darius Toney on the punt return. And he doesn't get too much, but he gets to the 37. See what we can do here. First down with 7 minutes to go here in the half. See if maybe we can go up 2 scores. Here's a handoff. Charbonnet fighting for 4. He's done a really good job today, just picking up yardage. 2nd and 6. Now, and we're moving the ball pretty decently here. It's going to be play action, and that's going to be just really well read from Rashawn Gary. Saw the play action boot coming. And, yeah, loss of 8. So that's a brutal one. 3rd and 14. I'm going to go to screen here. Parker Noel has blocks ahead of him. Parker Noel with the first down to the 50. What a play call. What blocks. Great blocks there. The Aztecs faithful not super excited right now with their performance thus far. First down from the 50. Motioning Io Manor. And it's going to be, we're going to test Ramirez deep. Down on one-on-one coverage. It's going to be intercepted. Didn't even go up for it. Weston, the rookie corner, makes the play. And that's brutal. I mean, I don't know. It's a Madden problem more than anything. But, like, I was pressing aggressive catch there. And he did not even attempt to go for the football. So it is what it is. But it's going to be a quick throw. Lamar Jackson, Garrett Wilson cooks Dante Kent, and that's going to be a touchdown to tie it up very quickly because we had no safety help over the top, and Dante Kent just got absolutely cooked on that out route. All of a sudden, it's a tie game again. That is very unfortunate. Both teams throwing interceptions, and both offenses capitalizing off of it with touchdowns. So that's the type of game it's going to be. If you make a mistake, you're going to pay for it. But there's Tony here back to return. He has some space, and he manages to get to the 31, so not too bad. Let's see if we can maybe slow down a little bit. Go with Charbonnet, get that going again. Let's see, handoff here. Charbonnet gonna find space. He's gonna get the block. Charbonnet tracked down by Anderson to the 40. But Zach Charbonnet, man, looks much better today than he has the entire season, really. And it's been quite a while since we've had good run blocking, and that is not a great example there. But I feel like that was more on me for not. Yeah, probably should have ran with the blockers there, but it is what it is. It's 2nd and 10. 4 minutes to go in the half here. The handoff, Charbonnet. Oh, I did not mean to dive, but he gets 2 yards. I think the truck. The only truck. But 3rd and 8 here. 3.5 to go in the half. Motioning Charbonnet. And we're looking past. Going to go Charbonnet as we're getting pressured. And he's going to only get 5. Drew Sanders on the play. And we are just going to take our 3. From 51 yards out here. Morris knocks it through. We do take a lead, but the Aztecs, I think they have some more fire in them right now. More momentum on their offense. We'll see what they can do here. Here's a return play. McKinstry gets hit hard, but breaks off one. Does get tackled at 32. And I fear we're going to just have to be careful. We really can't afford to let up those big plays. So this might be one of those types of games where we just can't really run one-on-one man without a safety deep. Here's going to be a throw to the back. It's a gain of 8 for Pacheco. Second and 2. Hold on. I feel like I forgot to do this again. Because I definitely did. I'm terrible at this, dude. I'm so bad at remembering to do that. I just saw Lottie Johnson on the field. I'm like, no. Here's going to be a run. Pacheco breaking 1 tackle, and he keeps fighting to the 50. They haven't really ran the ball too much, but they do there, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning as we're only up 3, and the Aztecs are driving, looking to take a lead here for the first time today. We have plenty of time for midfield, all 3 timeouts still. Pacheco in the backfield, looking past, throwing it high over the defender, and Komet makes a grab. That's a gain of 8. That's an incredible throw from Lamar. Just an incredible play. Looking past Lamar Jackson, just going to roll out, use his legs, slides before he gets hit by his former teammate, Teddy Buchanan. I guess in this world he would not have been, I think. Teddy Buchanan's a rookie. Wouldn't have actually played. And here's going to be a quick throw out to Garrett Wilson, who steps out after 5. And I'm getting a little worried here with how Lamar is starting to really get into a rhythm. There's a quick throw. Curtis Samuel picks up the first, and they're just chugging along here like a well-oiled machine. It's not good to see here. I'm going to put Cedric Gray on a spy. Well, this is actually going to be a run here. Pacheco gets hit hard. Buchanan lays a big shoulder. But unfortunately, it actually did hurt him a little bit. So we will hopefully not see that be a problem, but very well could be here. As his fatigue might be a little bit of an issue here. And it's going to be Lamar. He's just so fast, man. And Teddy Buchanan's much slower without his fatigue fully healed. And that's the problem with playing Lamar. Is seeing that and taking off for a big play. If 2 timeouts still. Throwing it quick, short, incomplete. Jesse Bates, great coverage on Cole Kmet. Just closed in on that so fast. It's a great play. 2nd down and 10 from the 13. Looking pass once again. Throwing it over his head and can't get there. It's Curtis Samuel. Beat Jesse Bates. Teddy Buchanan again. Just not feeling 100%. Not able to play his full athletic self there. And they score a touchdown over his head. And Lamar is throwing some really beautiful passes right now. Had a couple poor throws earlier in the game, but he's kind of locked in and thrown some really beautiful passes over defenders. And now they're up 4, 17-13 here. Tony with a chance to return gets the 29. We have 3 timeouts here. Maybe we can get in the field goal range, make this a 1-point game going into halftime. We do get the ball after halftime, so that is a plus. We're going to go quick screen. Out to Parker Noel here. Nice juke. Parker Noel with a nice play to the 42. Good blocks there as well. And got to get a couple more, maybe another 15, 20 yards here to get in the field goal range. Here's Coker with a catch zig route, just turning quickly and gets the first down. So we are quickly approaching first down, our field goal range here, I should say. And quick throw once again to one Io Manor. We'll take the timeout here. And maybe we'll try one play to go quick out of bounds here. We're going to block Ramirez. Going out to Io Manor. He's open. First down, out of bounds. And that's going to make this a much easier field goal attempt here. Drew it up just as we wanted there. And Morris knocks it through. And it's a one-point game. Unless they really do something crazy here. Which I hope not, but we're going to power squib this one. Just to hopefully get to the quicker. Oh, this was a mistake. This was a mistake, but luckily the time ran out. McKinstry had a nice return there, almost a touchdown. If Coker, maybe Jesse Bates would have caught him too, but Coker managed to get him from behind. But we're down 1 point here. Aztecs have been playing really well here, and we do get ball here, so we can take a lead back. But still, gotta lock in here and can't afford to really take field goals at this point because they're scoring touchdowns here. Here's Tony with a return. Just not able to get past the 30 there. Not bad either. I forgot again about this play sheet, so we'll get back into the near play sheet. First down from the 30. Going quick, Charbonnet. Oh my God. Jalen Miller throws another pick. Chris Jones came in there with the pressure. No one was really open. Except for Charbonnet, who I tried throwing it to, but he overthrew it. Pressure came in. And now Lamar is in great field goal position here already. It's going to be a quick throw caught for no gain. Second down. Lamar Looking pass. You go quick, short, underneath. It's intercepted. Cedric Gray. User lurk. Cedric Gray trying to outrun Jordan Whittington, and he cannot, but he gets tracked down to the 16. And probably one of my best reads in a long time. Definitely one of my best user lurks. I don't do it a ton, but when I do, it surprises me, and that one was very surprising. I'm gonna go quick RPO. That was a little sketchy. I was really forcing that one into the danger zone. And gonna take us to a 2nd down and 10 here. Great field goal. Great positioning here. Looks like maybe a man defense here. We're gonna go quick slant. Cody Teal's open. He gets close to the 1st down. Maybe 3rd and inches. From the 6-yard line. Just gonna run away from Chris Jones. Handoff up the middle. Charbonnet gets it. Keeps this drive moving. 1st and goal from the 5. Maybe, just maybe we can get this. We'll see. Throwing it up to Cody Teal. One-on-one, make a play. Cody can't bring it in. That's a great play by the rookie Weston. Getting up there and playing that. That was a very good play there from him. Charbonnet, the handoff, fighting, nowhere. This defense has stood up pretty well here. But it's 3rd and goal. This play is very interesting. I don't know how to feel about it, but I'm going to try it. 3rd and goal from the 5. Motioning Charbonnet. Real quick, Ramirez open in the flat. It's a touchdown. The man defense, Quan Martin, just not able to get there in time. They want us to go for 2, which does make sense. To make this a 7-point game, not a 14-point game. We're going to go back to the flat here. Ariel Manor with the catch. Again, they just weren't ready for it. That one was a zone play. Maybe. They said it was a blitz. I don't agree. I don't think it was. But we're up 7. We're kicking it back to McKinstry here. And he's going to get stood up initially. Breaks 1 tackle. Gets to the 25. That's it. But obviously that interception from Cedric Gray was huge last drive. Here's Lamar looking pass, going out route again. He loves those out routes. Met with 3 yards on that one. Second and 7 from the 28. Looking pass once again. Run it underneath. That's going to be a 1st down. I abandoned that part of the field there because I didn't like the deep post that I saw happening. I think it was the right call to follow that. It was just a really good play call for what we were running there. Here's going to run. Pacheco gets hit hard but gets 4. And 2nd and 6 here, over halfway through the quarter. They love going into gun with Lamar here. Motioning the tight end, looking for someone to get open on the pass. And it's going to be a caught pass by Komet. Jesse Bates in coverage. Just, again, the big body of Komet. It's hard to defend as a safety. And here's Lamar with a quick RPO. He's going to have a chance to get a big play. It's going to be a big hit on Marquise Brown. It's Sean Elliott, his former teammate. 2nd and inches here. Jackson looking to hand this one off. Pacheco, who breaks 1 tackle, gets stood up by Kent, who came in to help out. And it's going to be a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 here. From the 45. Lamar looking for 1st down here. Quick throw. Pacheco gets hit hard. Only a yard there. Jesse Bates is all over it. And they were going to go for it here. I think that's a good call. It's a very Good call, I would say. Oh, God. I am not in the formation I want to be in at all. Oh, I just abandoned the flat because I thought he wasn't going to be in that flat, and that's going to be a first down. I knew I shouldn't have picked that play. I should never listen to coach suggestions. Tragic. I mean, I wanted to get into a play that was just another, like, cover one. Play the QB on the have the, oh, God, I'm switch sticking. I shouldn't be. And Jesse Bates, with my switch stick, takes the play away pretty much from Dante Kent. And it's a touchdown. Garrett Wilson again to tie it up. Ugh, God, I mean, it's just the rust is the problem. I haven't played Madden this consistently, like actually playing games, so the rust is definitely showing on certain things like that bad play call on 4th and 1, and then the switch stick that I didn't mean to do, and Parker Noel only gets to the 23 there. So this game is clearly gonna be a battle down to the wire here. See if we can be the ones to get on top here. First down, Charbonnet. It's just nothing there. Great job from the defense there. Second down and 10. Looking pass. We're going to just go quick Ramirez there for at least 4. I would have figured that's a little bit more than 4, but okay. Sure. Well, the announcer said 5, but it's fine. 3rd and 6 here. Looking for a first down. I mean, Ramirez is open. It's underthrown. It's intercepted. Number 3 on the day. Big hit from Cody Teal, but that's just poor play. Underthrown from Milrow there. And just not a good decision either. This be a run. Pacheco getting stood up by his own man for a second and only gets 3 yards. Could have been a bigger play if not for the blocker in front of him. They don't have to run a play here. Let's see if they do. And they do not. That'll take us to the end of the 3rd into the 4th quarter tie game, but Lamar and the Aztecs are in field goal range after our really horrid interception from Jalen Milrow. His 3rd of the day. Kind of reverted back to who he used to be in this game. Yeah, that's not what we want to see here. 2nd and 7. Lamar looking pass, looking quick out to the tight end. Komet gets 3 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 here. From the 34. Lamar in the gun. Motioning Marquise Brown there to the other side. That's actually Curtis Samuel looking pass. Lamar going to find his man, but it's short. Only 2 yards there to the 32, and they're going to take their game-leading 3 points here if they can make it with Butker. Under 8 minutes to go. Butker takes it, and he does knock it through. 27-24. 7:44 to go in regulation. We just got to be safe with the football, man. We're reverting back to our old ways of throwing too many interceptions. Here's Parker Noel with a nice return, though, to the 38. We'll take it. We'll take the extra help there for sure. All right, first down. See if we can get the run game going. I know they've done a better job here getting that stopped. Here's going to be Charbonnet, and that is a great example of that. Only 1 yard on that. I really haven't ran it with Milrow much. Maybe that's part of the issue as well. We go read option here. Milrow with his legs, and that's a great tackle from Quan Martin. I mean, that's kind of crazy he even was able to make that. Because if not, that's a big chunk play. Going Io Manor, and that's, oh my God. I mean, just poor decision making from me to throw that. I just figured he was going to not get pressed, but I threw it as he was getting pressed. So it was just not a well-placed pass for post-press. Oh, and that punt could have been really beautiful, but just too far in there. Yeah, this is looking a little sketchy here now. 6.5 minutes to go. Lamar with the ball. at the 20. He's got time to work with here. And it's Pacheco, and please get him. He is going to get 6 yards. There's an injury timeout for Graham Barton. They're starting center, so that's not good for them. I don't know who their backup is, but he cannot be too good. 2nd and 4. Lamar looking pass. He's going to find a man wide open, but he can't hit him. It was Cole Kmet open. He missed the throw. So we will gladly take that. And we are going to hop right into a 3rd and 4. This is a little bit sketchy here, though. Looking pass. Going quick, it's be caught. Of course, we ran cover 3. And gets open there. And I'm still in nickel, unfortunately. And they're going 3 tight ends. Under 6 minutes to go. They are passing here. There's a quick throw to the tight end. 4 yards. Is that Will Dissly? It is Will Dissly. I also was wrong. I was in dime. Not even in nickel, but it's okay. 2nd and 6. Going pass once again. They're really liking the pass here. Lamar looking. Gonna take a hit. Ball's out. Please. It's recovered. Malachi Starks, former Raven. And he's gonna take it back all the way. Malachi Starks gonna take the lead. Oh my goodness. I mean, what a turn of events. I know we've built this team with a lot of Ravens, honestly. Not by design, but we have. And Malachi Starks picks up the Lamar Jackson fumble. And I don't know who forced it. I would love to go back and look at that, but great play by the defense. And now under 5 minutes to go. Lamar and Lamar and the Aztecs are down. They still can take the lead back here, but that was a huge score. And that's a great diving tackle from Jalen Coker to save him from getting more yards. And that's going to set up a 1st down there. All right. 1st down from the 29. Looking quick. RPO. That's open. It's caught. Very quick play to Marquise Brown. It was a really good call there, honestly. 4.5. Clock is running. 1st down. Pacheco in the backfield. 2 tight end set. It's going to be a handoff here, and he's got blocks at Acadie with a nice tackle from behind. Does get 3 yards, though. They might be honestly looking to run the clock down here and then try to score with little time as a touchdown. Oh, here's Lamar with a run. Takes a big hit. It's one of those glitch plays. That happens every once in a while, and it's going to be a 3rd and 1 from the 50. Lamar's going to take it. He's going to get stopped on the QB sneak. Former Raven Deshaun Elliott there on the play. And now this is a really huge spot. 4th and 1, going goal line here. And this one's going to be a handoff, and Pacheco gets stuffed in the backfield. And the Samurais have the ball and a chance to end this one with enough 1st down conversions. Here's a handoff. Charbonnet gets 2. They're going to use their 1st time out there. We'll see. You really do have to question why they ran again there on 4th and 1. They probably should have went past that time. Charbonnet, he's exhausted. I need to take him out of the game. Another timeout there. Let's do speed option. Charbonnet is exhausted. Parker Noel in the game after this one. Going out to Charbonnet on the pitch. Charbonnet with the speed, with the broken tackle. He's going to get the 1st down. And they have to burn all their timeouts on that. That's huge. So now they're just at the whim here of the will of, I should say, our team. And I just can't even pitch it because it's not right bumper. It's left bumper for some reason. That's not very intuitive. Whenever he's on the left side of you, or the right side of you, you'd assume He should be right bumper, but no, he was left bumper. But either way, that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Aztecs maybe offensively could get the ball back with a minute left or so. A little bit less than that, actually. We'll see. 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff. Parker, no. Gets 2. So it's going to be a 3rd and 12. We're going to just let the clock run down here, because we can take a field goal and make this a 7-point game. And with no timeouts, they have to go down the field and get a touchdown in about 45 seconds or so. Handoff, Manungai, maybe a yard. Now, we do have to make this field goal, though. 54-yarder. Morris has the leg for it. Gonna let this clock run here and get us about 40 seconds. And that will force Lamar into proving if he can be one of those guys that steps up in those big moments where you really need it. Oh, and that one is almost blocked. That would have been devastating. That would have given great field position. We take the 3. With 43 seconds left, Lamar and company have to get a touchdown with no timeouts. Let's see if they can do it. McKinstry on the return. And he's going to get met pretty quickly at the 27, so they got to go 73 yards in 39 seconds. Not an easy thing to do. But let's see if they can do it. First down. Lamar. Looking pass here quick. Pacheco open, breaking a tackle, 2nd and inches. They got to go hurry up here and spike it. And it's going to take it to 27 seconds. So 3rd and inches, they have to obviously convert here. And they should really try to get out of bounds. That is the goal here, you would assume. And here is a pass. Lamar looking, getting pressured. He's got to just get rid of it. He's going to barely get rid of it. Took way too long. 7 seconds off the clock, and takes a hit as well. 4th and inches now. From the 37. Lamar. Got to pick up the first. He's going to find an interception. Teddy Buchanan. And that's going to bring the Tokyo Samurais to the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, 4 turnovers on the day, is going to be more costly than the 3 from Jalen Milroe. And the Samurais are going to the Super Bowl. Unbelievable. I thought we were going to lose this game. It felt like we were going to lose this game for a little bit there. But Lamar turned it over. That Malachi Starks touchdown, that turned everything around. Because let me tell you, Milroe did not play well. He did not play well at all. Lamar, outside of the 3 interceptions and the fumble, was really good. But our run game really helped too. Charbonnet was awesome. They couldn't really run the football with Pacheco. They ran it with Lamar when they could. But yeah, they cooked us through the air. Ramirez had the touchdown. Really, no one got super involved. No sacks again. Kind of weird to see just no sacks. Given up by the O-line. We did see a sack from Rashawn Gary, though. So many interceptions. A bunch of guys got picks. But that Cedric Gray forced fumble and the recovery for a touchdown for Malachi Starks was huge. And, I mean, Cedric Gray had that pick that put us at the 16-yard line, and then that forced fumble that set up for the touchdown for Malachi Starks. Huge. Huge play. The youth that has stepped up for this team has been huge and so important for our success. Wyatt Grant gonna have an upgrade. Well, I'm just gonna auto upgrade. So we will be heading to the Super Bowl, which is unbelievable to me. But we are. Let's go ahead and sim to the Pro Bowl just to see The opponent will be the Steelwork. What are they called? They're the Ironworks, right? The Ironworks will be going to the Super Bowl against us here. Pro Bowl roster really doesn't matter. Weekly awards. Cedric Gray does get that, which is awesome. We do have player recognition. Let's look at that, I guess, real quick. For who? Is this Charbonnet? He does deserve recognition. Zach, yeah, it's Charbonnet. Okay, that's what I figured, but just wanted to be sure. Why does Teddy Buchanan have an upgrade point? What do you get? Conference Championship? It's just normal XP one. Nothing like crazy changed yet. We'll go ahead to next week, which will be the Super Bowl, and that'll be next episode. We'll also look at the yearly awards. But I do want to look at the upgrade players here real quick. Wow, Vincent Feliz with 5 skill points is very nice. He won Offensive Lineman of the Year. That's a fun little spoiler there. Teddy Buchanan does get another upgrade. Superstar Dev, did he get Defensive Player of the Year? No, he got Linebacker of the Year. It's pretty good. We'll take that. We will wait to upgrade them till next time. And I just want to see the adjust lineup screen. Did anyone else go up in dev trait? Offensively, Ramirez did. I believe he did. Ramirez did, but that is it. Defensively, we saw Teddy Buchanan. We have Maurice Luafau. Malachi Starks goes up to superstar. So a couple fun things there for sure. And where is my slot corner? I'll have to throw him in like for real, but for now I'm gonna put Cates up there because yeah. But all right, that will be it for this one. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.